Welcome to Snap Vegan, where eating on the cheap doesn't have to kill you. And I always have a fabulous hair day. Today is refrigerator clean out day. So we'll be making a really nice soup in my Instant Pot using everything from my refrigerator. Let's get started. So the ingredients I took from my fridge is some brown rice. I had some mushrooms, diced onions. I got 3 carrots. There's 3 carrots. Some sweet bell pepper, just leftover that I had. Leftover celery. I took the frozen mushrooms out of the freezer. We have a tri-blend, greens, collards, arugula, and spinach. I have 1/8 of a cup of quinoa, 1/4 of a cup of split chickpeas. We're going to be using vegetable stock, a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, minced garlic, Mrs. Dash original blend, and since this is the ReVeggierator Soup, I'm going to go ahead and use up my mango salsa and my thick and chunky mild salsa before I can't use these anymore. And then all the scraps that I had from dicing all the vegetables, I put in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer, and then I'll make vegetable broth out of that later on. So let's put this all together. Okay, I've poured the contents in the Instant Pot, and now I'm going to just pour the entire box of vegetable broth in the Instant Pot. I've decided to add a heaping tablespoon of ground flax in the mix. I only used about 1/4 cup of those diced onions, so I didn't go too overboard on that. So just so you know. So now we're going to add the water to the Instant Pot to top her off. And I'm going up I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going up to this line, which is the almost full. Almost full. Where's my little stir here? Let me get my spoon. Okay, we're going to stir all that up. And then see what I don't eat tonight. I can put it in Ziploc bags and put it in my freezer and pull it out another time. This is going to be a nice thick, I hope it's going to be a nice thick soup, because I kind of like it a little more savory than soupy. I didn't chop up the collard greens. I left them kind of chunky. Same thing with the kale. So when I put something in my bowl, I know I have it. Same thing with the celery. I just kept the celery in there whole like that. Perhaps as it cooks, it'll you know, pulverize a little bit. I'm not sure. This is my first ReVeggierator soup using my Instant Pot. Now I have made vegetable broth before, but I've not used the Instant Pot for this before. So it's time. And you know what? I think I'll add me some fresh cilantro, because it's that time of year. Oh gosh, that smells good just doing that. Alright. Put the lid on the Instant Pot, if I can coordinate myself. Gives me a little tune. Lets me know it's closed. Now I'm making sure that this is sealed. That's vented, that's sealed, and that's vented. So I want to make sure this is sealed. Don't want anything blowing up on us here. I love this Instant Pot. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the Instant Pot for an hour. So I'm going to go manual, and I'm going to use the plus button to go up to 60 minutes. I have those split peas or split chickpeas, and I have the quinoa in there. I want to definitely make sure that my chickpeas are going to be done, which 60 minutes is a little bit of overkill on the beans if you're going by the Instant Pot manual. But for a soup like this, you know, I'm just going to let it cook and let it cook. And then when it comes, when it's finished, I'm going to let it naturally release, which means I'm not going to open the vent and let it spray out, because it's soup. It'll spray all over the place. I'm going to just let it naturally, let the pressure naturally build down, and then we'll check it out. Now that's letting me know that it's going to begin building pressure. So although I set it for 60 minutes, it's going to take a while for the water to come to pressure, or for the pot to come to pressure. And then it's going to beep again, I think 3 times, when the actual countdown begins from 60 minutes. So, we'll see you in an hour. Yay! It's soup! Alright then, well, we're ready to go. I'm going to turn this off. Make sure we vent it, which is nothing to vent now because it's had a natural release, natural pressure release. Boy, doesn't that look good. Hooey! That is a hearty, hearty, hearty soup. Great day. I gotta have me some of that. Oops. Something hit the hit the counter. Oh well, you know, whatever. That's why they make cleanup things. I need to get me a carrot in here. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright. That's a little too long. We'll have to let that calm down, cool down just a little bit. Don't want to burn my mouth. I'll give it a try here in just a minute. And I can clean my counter. You can see those split chickpeas in there. Got the carrot chunks. Yum, yum. I'm going to take me a little taste. Taste test. Hope it's not too hot. Oh wow. That is some kind of good, people. I don't have to add anything. I was thinking I was going to put some nutritional yeast on top, or make some like homemade croutons out of whole wheat bread, and you know, seasonings and stuff. I don't need that. All I need, this right here. Ooh, that was so good. So, here's what I suggest. You have a lot of vegetables in your, fresh vegetables in your refrigerator. I live alone. I can only go through them so fast. And when you're getting close to the time you want to think about how much longer you want to keep them in there, not when they're bad, I mean, you know, just when they're not as fresh, make soup. Just, that's why I call it the ReVEGGIErator Soup, because just cleaning out your refrigerator. I'll probably have about 2 or 3 bowls of that for dinner, and then when it cools off here in the Instant Pot, I will bag up in quart bags the rest of the soup and put it in the freezer, and then that way I can take one out when I want it, which will be probably every day until it's gone. That is so good. And there you have it. I mean, talk about quick and easy meals. That is as simple as it gets. So I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions or comments below, be nice, and I hope you'll decide to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so one more thing. If you're curious about the Instant Pot, this is the one I use. This is the Lux 60 7-in-1 programmable pressure cooker, and it is a beast, you hear me. It does soups and broths. It has a setting for meat or stew, which I probably will never use that. You can also bake a cake setting, egg setting if you want to poach, or if you eat embryos. I highly recommend stop eating things that have a face or a mother. It took me 59 years to figure that out. It sautés. You can cook rice in it. Multi-grain, I use that for whole grain rice, whole grain brown rice. I also have whole wheat pasta I use for that. This is a porridge setting, which I use for oatmeal. Sometimes I just do my oatmeal manual, but this is a good porridge setting, if you want to do oatmeal that way. It's also a steamer. It's a slow cooker. It's programmable. You can delay your start, like if you want to put your ingredients in the night before and make it start right before you get up and it'll be ready. You can do that just like your coffee pot. And this is the manual setting. This is the one I usually use, just because I like it. And then, but anyway, this is the IP Lux 60 6-quart, excuse my hand. So it's a 6-quart pressure cooker. I love it. Now they have bigger ones, and they have a 5-quart too. But 6 quarts is good enough for me. This kind of soup is really kind of pretty much the most I make in it. I don't usually fill it any higher than what I did here today, or make that kind of food. Now, even when I do my batch cooking, like for the week, like for rices or quinoa, or like I'll do a whole wheat pasta and make a cold salad out of that. I'll do that in another recipe video. I still don't fill it up even halfway, because it's just me, and a week of all of that, those ingredients isn't going to be a big batch for me. Now if you have a family or kids at home, then you would use it even more than I use mine. So I have provided a link below that goes right straight to the Instant Pot that I use. I am using my Amazon affiliate link because I'm trying to save up for a Vitamix blender. And once I get that blender, just for referring you to Amazon, I will be donating the proceeds to various causes that are dear to my heart, and many of them include veterans, and then there's nutritionfacts.org, and then Dr. McDougall, and then there's a lot of good people that deserve do good work that needs some support. So it won't be going to me except for the Vitamix blender when I get enough for that, and then after that we'll be paying it forward. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you subscribe, and again, check out the links in the description, and that'll take you straight to the Instant Pot. Good night.